When I discovered prop firms, I was given an opportunity to trade with a bigger capital and actually feel what it is to trade on proper numbers, feeling the emotions. Prop firms give you access to a capital that you might not be able to have on your own. The experience with the trading pit is great. The rules are very helpful actually because they made me learn how to trade properly. The freedom that this industry provides, it's nothing like anything else you can find out there.
Welcome to another success story at the Trading Pit. My name is Nuria, and today we have the pleasure to have with us Panos that got over $5,000 in rewards. Welcome, Panos. Can you tell us a bit about yourself, what your name is, age, where you come from, and how you got into trading?
Yeah, of course. My name is Panos. I am 40 years old. I live in Greece. My background is a software engineer. I'm a developer basically. I still work as a developer, but I also do trading, which I find it very interesting, and I'm planning on moving towards that path from now on.
Impressive. So, did you start trading alongside your job?
Yeah, I started learning alongside with my job. I'm trading alongside with my job right now, and it's not easy, but it's doable.
Amazing. How much was your first reward with us, and how did it feel when you received it?
And the first reward was around 5,500, was in two cash outs, so half and half. Well, it felt pretty nice. I cannot lie about that. um,
And how long were you trading for when you got your first reward?
well, to be honest, my first reward was with the trading pit.
Mhm.
Up until now, I was not profitable, as they say. I was experimenting with a lot of things. And basically, yeah, this was my first payout from a prop firm.
Big congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
What changed once you discovered prop trading?
When I discovered prop trading, basically, I was given an opportunity to trade with a bigger capital and actually feel what it is to trade on proper numbers, feeling the emotions as it it needs to be. And yeah, that's it.
Amazing. Um, and why did you try funded trading?
Well, it's pretty much the same answer, I think, because prop firms give you access to a capital that you might not be able to have on your own. And of course, it can, speed up the process of learning trading since you're risking um, a challenge instead of risking your capital, which, it hurts a lot more, of course.
100%. That's the bigger USP of trading someone else's capital versus trading your own capital. Risk is one of the biggest deals, right?
Yeah.
And what convinced you that prop trading is legit?
Okay, so I'm actually lucky because I started to get involved with the trading in general, but also with the prop firm industry at the point where the prop firms have already evolved. So there's a lot of prop firms that are legit. There's a lot of testimonials that people are getting payouts, and you hear less and less that the payouts are getting denied by prop firms. So yeah, when I started using prop firm, I was already at the state where the prop firm industry was already at a good level. So I didn't experience anything of those testimonials from the past.
And How would you describe your overall experience with the trading bit?
The experience with the trading pit, it's great. The rules are very helpful actually because they made me learn how to trade properly, use risk management properly, and that was also part of the result of me achieving my goal of getting a payout. And also the payout experience was amazing. I mean, uh, all the experience from the emails to actually getting paid to congratulating me. So
Love to
yeah,
hear,
I'm
because that's
very happy with it.
exactly my next question. How did you feel when you got the reward, the first one?
It was great actually because it was my first payout from trading. So and I'm glad it was. I'm glad it was with the Trading Bank, which is a very nice prop firm. Um, because I felt that okay, all this work is finally starting to pay out, and I selected a prop firm that didn't deny my first payout for some reason. So yeah, I was pretty happy overall.
Did you have an emotional reaction when that landed on your bank account? Who did you call? Did you celebrate somehow? What did you do when you got your first payout?
Uh, in the thing, what was it? Well, of course, I called my friends. Um, have a lot of friends in my circle where we all learn trading, and we're all involved in trading. So yeah, those were the first people I called about it.
And how does it feel knowing that you can make a living from trading?
Well, it feels amazing, of course. The freedom that this industry provides, it's nothing like anything else you can find out there. Um, Yeah, so I would say that's like main priority for me right now is to get to a level where this can actually happen. Trading becomes my daily routine in a way. Don't want to say full-time job or something like that. Um, yeah, that's my goal.
That's amazing. What do you value the most about trading with a funded account?
What I value the most. Okay, so of course, access to capital that I wouldn't be able to have otherwise. And I don't know. I don't know how it sounds, but I'm pretty fan of the rules that are I have through the firms because they're actually making me a better trader.
I am glad to hear that. First, because we believe as well that prop trading not only gives you access to capital that otherwise you would have to take out of your own pocket.
Of course,
In case you have losses, you are not losing your own money. And third, rules help you stay disciplined.
of course,
So
yeah,
you're mentioning exactly the points that we keep on hearing and why people are grateful to have the opportunity to trade with someone else's capital. Of course, you need to stay consistent and manage your risk, but the benefits are tremendous, right?
of course, yeah.
Do you remember a moment when you blew an account? And if so, how did it feel getting your account breached?
After a certain point, of course, you become numb to this. It's more of a numbers game. But yeah, I've blown my pretty fair share of talents, of course. Um, I would say, okay, of course, at the beginning it would hurt because blowing an account means that you're doing something wrong. That's what, of course, you feel, but that's not the case. Um, but now it doesn't affect me at all. Like passing a challenge, failing a challenge doesn't, stop there. You keep continuing, doing the same thing over and over.
Panos, in your 100K account, you have around 16 trades and 50% of them are wins. that means that there are also some losses. Most people think that in order to be profitable, most of your trades needs to be wins. What is your approach to that?
Well, of course, that's not the case. Win rate actually on its own doesn't say anything. It's if you're aiming for a risk to reward, like let's say, for example, a 1 to 3 risk to reward, even if you have like a 30% win rate, you're still profitable on your overall P&L. So yeah, it's more of a combination of things rather than just the win rate.
Amazing. And could you tell me what your favorite assets to trade are?
I mainly trade Forex. So the dollar pairs is what I do most of my analysis. My favorite asset, I would say it's Euro USD at the moment, and GBP USD. Those should go together. Also yen pairs, but occasionally.
Perfect. Then I can only say thank you very much for sharing your story with us at the Trading Pit. We wish you plenty of success in future trades, and thanks.